What up, YouTube? This is your president, the Presidential Tourist, back with another restaurant food review video. I'm in Ford's Garage. This is at Champions Gate, the exit 58 off of I-4. I gotta double check what city this is. I think this is Davenport, technically. I have to make sure. But here, look how really cool, really colorful. Look at that cool car. I've been to a Ford's Garage before, the one in Lakeland. This is the second one I've ever done. Third time I'll be ever going to a Ford's Garage. I'm sure it'll be great. They always do great food, and they're always really cool to look at. Have a lot of cool stuff in there. You know what that means? Let's get to it. Check it out. Yeah. Before we head in, let's look at this sweet car. I don't know if it's a real car that they just bought and use now as a prop, or it's a fake one that it's just a hollow out shell that they make to look like one, but it is cool either way. Really colorful. And then next to these old-timey gas pumps. That's really cool. That's just, I don't know, that color just pops. And look at the benches. They're like the backs of like old Ford pickup trucks from like the 1940s. Isn't that cool? Look at the handles are like old gas pumps. I think that's really cool. All right, look, here's a cool motor to look at. Awesome. All right, let's get in there. To show you the menu we already ordered, I'll show you what we got. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. But just to let you know, they put an automatic 20% service fee to be added to your check and lien of gratuity. Just let you know, so looks like they're doing a birthday. I reviewed another Ford's Garage in Lakeland. This is my second one. I visited the one in Lakeland a couple times. I always enjoyed it. Oh, they have bison. You want that for your burger. Yeah, Ford's Garage are always cool looking, and they don't all look 100% alike either. Quite an extensive menu, guys. All right, almost done. And then there's this. And wait a minute, I'll show you in a minute what we got. And this is what we got. Mom only wanted this. It's basically an appetizer. She's not super hungry. So the Motor City kettle chips. And I end up getting this, the Highway 101 burger. And we just got water this time with lemon. We got a whole cup of lemon. I always thought these, they make it look like mechanic. The napkins like mechanic stuff, and they have that thing around it. I always thought it was pretty cool. Okay, wait. To show you, it's a really cool place. And they do have outdoor seating as well. It's too hot out there. Look at that cool car. And they have one outside like that too. And I think they sell some merchandise over here. It's really cool in here. I'm a really big fan. Alright, here's the burger. And look, they engrave it on the bun for its garage. So limited edition one. And here's the appetizer Mom wanted. Kettle chips. Sorry it's a little dark in here, but it's just dark in here. Of course, the one spot we sit at, the light's kind of out even more. Alright, let you know how this is when we're done. One last look around. Pretty cool place. The view trains are made out of kegs. Cool. And the sinks have like tires around them. I think that's so cool looking. Awesome. All right, just want to give our quick wrap up. First, the food. Look, the food's always great there. I very much enjoyed my my burger and tater tots. You had different choices of sides. You could have got regular French fries, mashed potatoes, other things. I got tater tots. It was good. It wasn't as big as I would have liked it. As sometimes when I'm hungry, as you can probably tell, I'm a hefty guy. I could eat a lot. But it still was really good. I'm not complaining anything about the food. It was well cooked. I think that imprint they do into the bun really makes the hamburger pop. Mom liked your chips. I tried it. It was good. That chipotle ranch sauce that it had was pretty spicy. I liked it. Yeah, everything with the food's great. The waiter we had was very nice and everything. I had no problems with the employees. Inside there, it looks really cool looking. The decorations, the memorabilia on the wall. I showed you a little bit of the bathroom. That looked really awesome in there. Ford garages are always really coolly decorated with these cars and all this, the gas pumps and everything. It makes it pop. And I'm not sure I didn't really show it. But on the side, they have those, in gas station garages, they have that door that comes down. They have this here too to make it look like a more authentic garage, which I think is really cool. That's great. All the decorations, food, people. It was fairly clean in there. The bathroom could have used a little bit of attention, a little bit messy, but I think it's a place like this is probably just hard to keep up. So it could have been a little bit better with that. Like I mentioned before, they put an automatic service fee, which from what I understand, that's in lien of a tip. Instead of a tip, you do that. I don't necessarily agree that they should do that unless it's like a bigger party. I always think you should give tips, and I almost always do give a tip. I just don't think if you only have like one or two people, you should do a service fee automatic. I guess it goes for everyone that helps, but the one that does the main work is the waiter. he should have been the one to get that. So I don't know if I really agree with that, because what happens if your experience here was really bad? You're basically paying a tip for a bad service. I'm not saying it was. Everything in there was great. I just don't think they should have that, in my humble opinion. I know some might disagree. But that's just how I believe. And that did make our decision on whether to get more. We probably would have got an appetizer. We might have got a drink. But with the service fee being added onto that, we decided not to get those extra items, because if we would have done those, the service fee probably would have been double what it was. So we did not. We just stuck with a meal, and then we just got waters. So I just wanted to mention that. I mean, I'm very happy with everything in there. I like Ford's Garage. I just don't agree with putting an automatic service fee on it, especially when you have a smaller party, like 2, you know? If you had like 8 or something, that I can understand. Anyways, okay. But for the most part, I'm happy with my visit. I do like Ford's Garage. I would love to come again one day. And this one has been on my list for a while to check out. Like I said, I went to the one in Lakeland. This is the first other one I've ever been to. I think this is Davenport, but I have to make sure. It's like kind of right on the line of being, I think, in Polk County or Osceola. I'm not sure what county I'm technically in. This might be Polk. This might be Osceola. I'll have to see. But yeah, anyways, here it is, Ford's Garage. I'll make sure to put their address, website, everything below. Yeah, I do recommend it, especially if you like car memorabilia, good food, to come to a place like this. I think you'll really enjoy it. The workers work hard. Like I said, the food's great in there, and the place is fairly clean. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Any comments, questions, put below. And if you happen to go over here because you see my video, make sure you let them know that the Presidential Tourist sent you. All right. Thanks everyone watching. Bye, everybody. Bye. You know what that means? Time to get on to the next thing. Yeah. All right. Peace. Bye.